Good morning, let's do sports now on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. Now, criminologist Dr. Jones Opokuware has called for better protection of Nsatreman FC after their bus was attacked in Kukuom, Ahafo region, ahead of the match against Samatex. Now, this follows the tragic stabbing of the Asante Kotoko fan Francis Pole in Nswatre during a previous game. Speaking on Live FM, Dr. Opokuware urged the Ghana FA to take stronger action to resolve the ongoing tensions between the two clubs.
The team actually needs to be protected. In the same way, we also need to protect the fans. And I'm thinking that this is why I'm talking about the fact that we have to move straight into building the bridges. We must take leadership, especially from the leaders of the two teams and also from the federation. And I'm thinking that once they do that and reassure, the members, the supporters, and get the leaders of the two teams to sit down and talk, and those that we think actually contributed to the death of our brother actually accept that, look, we accept some form of responsibility and we are ready to help you, to heal. I think that the supporters will definitely come around and everybody will have some form of understanding that, look, this thing unfortunately has happened. And move on, okay? But if we don't do that and think that, look, once we've buried the guy, everything should naturally die off. I'm telling you, it is not something that is going to die off, because I've told you that, look, in this country, people don't easily forget. Okay, people want to be reached out to, people want to be talked to. So I'm thinking that we need to do that. Get the two teams, the leaders, to sit down, in a very nice way, in a cordial way, and then reassure them that, look, we agree that we have some role to play in whatever happened, and we are going to assist the police and assist you to get the justice that we need for our brother. And then we're able to help the supporters along. And trust me, once we do that, we get the buy-in of everybody, and the security of the team can be guaranteed. And also, even when they are playing, I'm expecting more from Nswatre, especially before the games. Okay, if there is I think following up on the issue, since it came up, I have not seen much of from the Ghana Football Association in terms of showing leadership, and in terms of leading this whole thing and getting it resolved. I feel that, once it involves the loss of lives, and in the manner that it happened, Ghana Football Association, especially the leadership of the federation, should be taking a keen interest, especially in helping to build bridges, especially between the football team Kotoko and also in Nswatre. I think that once we leave the other side to the police for them to deal with the criminal aspect of it, they should also find a way of building bridges, because if we don't do that, what is going to happen is that whilst we wait for justice to be done for our brother who is gone, people can take advantage, undue advantage of whatever is happening, and then also use it as a way to cause mayhem and to achieve certain criminally, motivated, ambitions that they already have. So I think that I'm expecting the federation to take a more leadership role in terms of...
Because honestly...
Leader of the FA, Kurt Okreku, has pledged to work tirelessly to promote and develop football across the African continent. This follows his election to the Executive Committee of the Confederation of African Football. Kurt was elected uncontested to serve on the CAF Executive Committee for the next 4 years and be part of the continent's powerful decision-making body. In a statement shared on his official Facebook page, Kurt expressed his deep sense of duty and commitment to the advancement of the sport on the continent, promising to serve with dedication and integrity. So Kurt will be part of the body that would ensure this year's AFCON in Morocco will be successful, a tournament that was belittled by Liverpool defender Jamie Carragher. Since then, his comment of dismissing the event as a major competition has received backlash, especially from ex-internationals. Now, the latest to respond is Sammy Kuffour, who did not mince words.
I think his statement, he himself, what has he achieved? Do you think that somebody will just even give us a name to his son as a role model to, I'm naming you Carragher because he was a good player? No. Carragher was just a normal player. If Carragher wasn't born in Liverpool, did he have a chance to play in Liverpool? No. If Jamie Carragher go to probably in Italy, Or will he have a chance to play Milan or play Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich? No way. Because he is English. He was born there. That's why he had the opportunity to play there. Why didn't he even transform to Arsenal, Manchester United, and the other clubs? Because he's not good enough. Yeah. Honestly, Jamie Carragher, has he won even man of the match in his career before? Jamie Carragher, has he won a man of the match in his career before? Has he been selected in the best player of the league before? No. First 11. Has he been selected the best defender in Europe before?
No.
No. He hasn't been in the team of the week before. Come on. Yeah. So if Jamie Carragher is talking, I mean, those are the things that we don't listen.
Yeah.
Ferdinand, John Terry, and those people, they're supposed to talk, not you. What has he achieved? Jamie Carragher, please. If we are talking about players, Mourinho said, if we mention the names, if we mention about 1,000 defenders, Jamie Carragher won't be part of it. That's what Mourinho said, but I would say 2,000.
Oh, Carragher went too far, and he's having he's having the beatings of his life.
No. Jimmy Carragher is it's nothing.
Yeah,
he's just talking. He's just talking because he had the opportunity to sit on TV and talk. And even that day, he should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah.
Some of his colleagues were telling him.
Yeah,
I think Richards and
Sean Wright Phillips.
No, it was Sturridge.
Daniel Sturridge.
Yeah, Sturridge was telling him to whatever that he says is not right, but he still insists because he didn't respect. He has to respect us because how many African players have made a great impact in Premier League? Yeah. He is talking about the coaches to win the Premier League. Did he play when he was playing? Did he win Premier League?
No.
So what is he talking about?
Interesting. Meanwhile, the Black Stars will not be participating in this year's Africa Cup of Nations. But the team has actually got 2 upcoming matches against Chad and Madagascar in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Now, head coach Otuado has paid a courtesy call on Garmanche Ken Taki II, seeking his blessings ahead of the 2 matches.
To seek for your support, for your guidance. We're having difficult matches, difficult tasks ahead of us. I think the Ghana nation, the Ghanaian nations needs urgently a victory or victories to go to the World Cup. And for that, I think we need the support of all Ghanaians, especially also the GA people and the GA chief to support us in our task so that the whole of Ghana can be happy and everybody will be joining us if we go to the World Cup.
Yeah. Afro Bashu Bian. Yeah. I can hear Hoy. Yeah. It will come. Yeah. The danger wala. Yeah. The Nutumo now feel Shulemoy. Yeah. Any Nagbayo Aji again. Yeah. Any Bachini Aji again. Yeah. Any book or 10 years near Aleno way by Aji Fair. Yeah. Nanya Chongan Kehu. Yeah. You will laugh, no. Attract no can. Yeah. To a fin. Yeah. For fear grammar. Yeah. No Manyamla. Yeah.
Now, tonight, we've got the highly anticipated Joy Sports National Dialogue, which kicks off at 6 p.m. Top personalities, including former Black Stars defender Anthony Bafo and former Manchester United scout, now founder of Right to Dream Academy, Tom Vernon, will speak on governance, funding, and infrastructure regarding sports in Ghana. Nathaniel Atto has been speaking on the main goal of the dialogue.
We do realize that in our communication, we confirmed 2 more contributors. So we have 3 main speakers and some contributors. So these contributors include the former Deputy General Secretary of the Confederation of African Football and a Ghanaian football legend, Anthony Bafo, who led the Black Stars to the 1992 Africa Cup of Nations final. He will be bringing a certain perspective to this conversation. And of course, when it comes to governance, he's experienced it at the highest level. When it comes to organization, he's experienced it to the highest level. So all of these will be brought to bear in this conversation. Also, there is Malko Afajinu, who is an executive vice president of the African Table Tennis Federation, who will be bringing another very interesting and unique perspective to this conversation, in the sense that we have not many stakeholders have had any major conversation about the recreational element or the recreational element of the final operation of this rechristened ministry. So it is one of the key things that we're going to be looking at as well. And Mr. Malco Afajinu, who has been, very, very active in the administrative space in sport, who's now playing a big role on the African continent, will also bring their conversations to bear. So our three main speakers are ready. All other speakers and contributors are ready. As we have already mentioned, we're going to have a limited seated audience in the studios of Joy Prime. And we do hope that all of the takeouts from this major conversation are going to be adopted and factored in when we hit the ground running. The Youth and the Sports and Recreation Minister, Kofi Adams, is already engaging many stakeholders in the bid to want to hit the ground and start moving.
That's it for sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. The show continues right after this. Please stay.